Welcome to another edition of Fastpitch Friday. On this episode, I'd like to talk about a common question that I get asked a lot of the times by especially female athletes. So they'll come to me and they'll be like, "Oh, Nance, the back of my shoulder feels so tight. What stretches can I do to help get rid of this tightness?" So a lot of this tightness they feel in the back of their shoulder is due to certain trigger points that get laid down from the body to help create stability. So a lot of people make the mistake of stretching their posterior cuff. So their posterior cuff is actually used to help stabilize, to help keep the humerus in line with the glenoid here so it doesn't fly forward. So by stretching it all the time, you kind of create like a rubber band. So if you continually stretch across your arm, you're stretching that cuff or the posterior cuff, and it becomes very weak and lax. And girls already have an well, many girls will have a good amount of joint laxity, meaning they already have the range of motion to work with. Our main job should be to strengthen or activate the posterior cuff. So a lot of times when girls say they feel tight, it's their body saying that, hey, like, we don't have stability here, so we're gonna create some stability to help you basically, so you don't hurt yourself. So instead of stretching your posterior cuff, a certain drill I like to use to activate and strengthen the cuff to help it do its job correctly is just a half kneeling 90-90 ER hold. So Zach's gonna be here, he's just gonna set up half kneeling, all right? So to perform this, you don't want your elbow straight in line with your shoulder. What you're gonna do is you're gonna bring it out around 30 degrees here, so 30 degrees, and this here is just called scapular plane. You'll kind of feel the elbow kind of just like click in and they'll feel comfortable here. All right, I like to put my hand in the back of their shoulder and my hand right here. All right, so Zach's just gonna gently push his hand back into my hand, all right? And with this hand here, I should feel his posterior cuff kind of turn on and relax, turn on and relax. So you wanna do around 6 to 8 pushes here. You're gonna grab them here, gently float them into internal rotation, and they should be able to get back further and into external rotation. And from here, you do a remaining 6, so gently push, go, and go, all the way to 6. As for a body position here, you don't want them cranking through their lower back. So a lot of times they'll push back, and you'll see them kind of crank back, meaning they're just using their lower back to get more external rotation, but they're not really getting external rotation. So move through your core first, make sure that's settled, all right? And as for the arm, you shouldn't see their bicep flexing all the time. It should just be straight posterior cuff, and it should be really gentle. So give this a try to help activate the cuff.